League Championship Series. But joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important
crowd really showed up and made a difference as well. Should be an electric atmosphere again.
Full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Chicago Cubs.
The two starters will get the ball here in this one. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And check out the left side of this infield. You think the pitching staff's not going to want to pitch the righties in to pull and the lefties away to go the other way to the left side? That's because everything's getting caught on the left side of this infield. Should be fun to watch.
Digging in now, Cletus Erasmus. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The shortstop, Cletus Erasmus.
Here comes the first pitch. And we are underway from Wrigley as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1.
First pitch, 7:07.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe. And unfortunately, he let that one go. And he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Now a swing and a miss on the fastball, and the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Moncada is at least partially known for being a long ball threat, of course. In fact, he's standing on the doorstep of 300 career home runs as he hits here. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike.
1 out, nobody on. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Roy Hobbs will be next. The 3-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. Once again a 3-2. And he got him.
one thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Stepping in, Roy Hobbs, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We're scoreless on MLB Network. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
Roger Ament is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, that's what this guy, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Digging in, Elvis Franco. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs, the shortstop, Elvis
Ready to
Franco.
deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Brinkley recovers. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
See Embry as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a liner, but foul. Embry has what you'd call elite speed. His legs are a big part of his game on both sides of the scorecard.
This is one tool, Matty, I know nothing about. I used to get to first base, hand my batting gloves to the first base coach, give daps to the first baseman and be like, yo, what's up? This guy gets on first base and he's thinking about second and third.
The 1-2. Softly hit to short. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
batting third.
And with 2 away, let's check in with our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And you can see our series at 1-0 as things are starting to heat up here as we get later into October. At the plate, Freddie Santiago. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Erasmus has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Cubs are down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. At the plate, Forrest Smith.
The first baseman, Forrest Smith.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Into the box now, Lewis Smallwood. Here comes the 0-1. And there's ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Into the box, Johnny Lester. In the dirt. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. 2 out, nobody on. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. The 2-1 home is in there for strike number 2.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Back up the middle. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Touché, sir. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping in, Victor Marrero.
For the Cubs, the right fielder, Victor Marrero.
Here's the first pitch to him. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield
season lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
So in now for Chicago, Ryan Buckner, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely do you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A ball and no strikes. One and 0 pitch on the way. A ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Coming to the plate now, Jesse Padilla. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Here comes the 1-0. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Now the 2-0. Hit hard to short. And that's through for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Boy, Giro, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
He's set. Here it comes. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Up top, it's 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Now the 2-0 home. A bullet to first base.
Batting it, the catcher, Robert Inoue.
Striding in, Robert Inoue. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Now the 1-0. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Hobbs coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And there will be no advance here. It's a wasted opportunity as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Into the box now for the Cubbies, Santo Vega, as he'll go to work with the bases loaded and 2 away. First offering on its way. Lays off 1-0. Popped up. And that'll get down for a base hit. 1 run scored. And not in time as the run scores.
Are you kidding me right here? The pitcher gets a 2 RBI base hit that breaks the tie and gives them a 2-run lead.
You know, there's an old theory that a swinging bat is a dangerous bat no matter who swings it. The last thing they were thinking of, the opposing pitcher was going to drive in too.
Standing in now, Elvis Franco. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. He went down swinging to start the home first. The 1-0 home. Swing and a liner. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around.
So digging in now, J.C. Embry, 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
0-1 pitch on its way. Behind 0-2 now. 3 runs already home here. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
Stepping in now, Freddie Santiago, as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
The 3-0 pitch. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Coming to the plate again, Victor Marrero, as he'll bat for the second time in the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
And it's fouled away. Now the 0-2 pitch. And pitch number 33 in the inning will be the lucky one, as this is swung on and missed to retire the side. So they strike for 4 runs in the inning, but are denied a chance to really do damage as they leave the bases loaded. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Cubs 4 and the Mets nothing. Leading off the inning, Jason Krug, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
The 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Gibbons. He's got it 1 away.
Batting 8th, the catcher, Frank Brinkley.
So striding forward now, Frank Brinkley. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2, swinging. The 1-2. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Roger Clemens.
So here's the Mets pitcher, Roger Clemens. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. A ball and a strike. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside.
Got to take your hat off to the pitcher right here. He's throwing a little pesky at bat at him right here. Could have easily just took 3 pitches and walked back to the dugout.
Here now the 2-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Santiago is after it. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now at the plate, Ryan Buckner. He drew a walk his first time up.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on, he can score a lot of runs too.
First offering on its way. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. Buckner, only 20 years old. He was taken in the 6th round back in 2029.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Lester will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jesse Padilla.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jesse Padilla. He singled his last time up. And the pitch. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. One out, nobody on. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Count is 1-2 now. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Ball 3. 3-2 now. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
So striding in, Logan Gibbons, 0 for 1 here in the early going. After the walk, a quick check on first. From the stretch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And he's back easily. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Fouled away. Padilla stands at first with one out. Runners going. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
High in the air out to center field. Lester has a play. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Robert Inouye.
Standing in, Robert Inouye. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch out, nothing doing. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Lester is in pursuit. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. One left for the Cubs. They lead it 4-0. Leading off the inning, Cletus Erasmus, and they'll need him to get something going here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
The 2-1 home. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him.
10.
He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Into the box now, Yoan Moncada, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And he falls behind 0-2. No runs, just one hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gibbons sprinting after it. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 9, Roy Hobbs.
Ready for another chance? Roy Hobbs. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. No runs, just one hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail here 4-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he's really pleased with how they've performed in run-scoring opportunities in this one. As a team, they're hitting over 500 with runners in scoring position, something that is way easier said than done. So undeniably, that's been a huge factor in this game.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Striding into the box, Santo Vega coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up.
Santo.
Yeah, he showed like a little
And a miss. 0-1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Here it comes. Towards second. And the ball is dropped. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Batter number 8. Shortstop, Elvis Franco.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Elvis Franco. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Behind 0-2 now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. Soft liner towards short. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Hero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
Into the box, J.C. Embry, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0. Runner goes for second. Ground ball right side. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
The center fielder, Freddie Santiago.
Stepping into the box, Freddie Santiago. First pitch of the at-bat. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1 home. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Right on the money, and he's cut down trying to take second base. Franco at third with 2 away. Three and one.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Moncada fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1, but they're in front 4-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The first baseman, Forrest Smith.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
1-1.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Line to the right side. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
The third baseman, Lewis Smallwood.
Standing in now, Lewis Smallwood, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. And the pitch. Fouled off. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. And here's a good sinker now, but it misses. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the fifth. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Standing in, Johnny Lester. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
2 out, nobody on. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. This is popped up. Buckner shading to his right, and that's the third out. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. Last half of the fifth coming up. The Cubbies are in front, 4-0.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Mendoza is ready,
please.
and he'll take the ball from
Now
the manager.
For the New York Mets, number 12, Raul Mendoza.
Into the box now, Victor Marrero. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
The right fielder.
Here comes the first pitch.
Marrero.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Behind 0-2 now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Liner in there for a base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Striding in once again, Ryan Buckner. First offering on its way. Seared down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. Marrero aboard here at first with nobody out. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now.
0-2.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And it's 1-2. Right side of the infield. Moncada gloves it, and indeed he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Stepping up now, Jesse Padilla. First delivery to him on the way. On the ground to third. Smallwood has it. Throw gets him 2 down.
The left fielder, number 34, Logan Gibbons.
Digging in once again, Logan Gibbons, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
Ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Two and 0 now.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Two and 1 now.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Three and 1 to the Cubs left fielder. Robert Inouye would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed. A full count now.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
2 out here and a runner at second. And that misses. Ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting, the catcher, Robert.
Ready once again,
Inouye.
Robert Inouye. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. In the dirt here. So now 2 men in scoring position. The 1-0. And this will be fouled away. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. The 2-1. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Cubs lead it 4-0. At the plate, Jason Crook will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is a ball below the zone.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Now the 2-0. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 2-1 home is a fastball taken high for a ball.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. you have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Popped him up. Padilla has room in foul territory, and he brings it in on the warning track.
Now batting, the catcher, Frank Brinkley.
Next for the Mets, Frank Brinkley. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes two really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. 2-2 to the Mets catcher.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Soft liner to the right side, and this will be put away easily for the out.
Up next for the Mets, the pitcher, Raul.
Adrian Franco will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 2, Adrian Franco.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And it's fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Cletus Erasmus would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier
now
hit.
Batting.
Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Next up for New York, Cletus Erasmus, man at first after the 2-out walk. First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
The 2-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Mets strand 1. They're down 4-0. Darrell White enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 59, Darrell White.
So here now is the pitcher, Santo Vega. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Santo Vega.
Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0. Misses above the zone for a ball.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting a take sign on right here.
Now the 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
Here's the 2-1 home. Swing and a little blooper to center. Erasmus trying to get there. He can't get to it. This one's down.
He came to play today. Not just only on the bump right there. He's throwing the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Stepping in now, Elvis Franco, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. From the belt, kicks and deals. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
A pause and the 0-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Gonna be a tough play. There's Moncada. Return throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first sight.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Runner's back. And another snap throw to the bag. Keeping particularly close tabs on him. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Liner toward right center. Again, a nice clean base hit. His 3rd of the game.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4
fielder,
right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Santiago.
Into the box now, Freddie Santiago. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
2-0.
The count. Grounded back up the middle. Flip of his glove for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. One left for the Cubs, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. It's on to the 7th now in Game 2, but before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. Digging in, the switch hitter, Yoán Moncada. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Closing fast, and he makes the diving catch.
Now, I suppose this is why you usually have the best defensive outfielder in center field. He got a good read on it, charges in hard, and made a fabulous grab. Look for that one to make the highlight reels later on.
In now, Roy Hobbs, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
2 balls and a strike.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
And the pitch on 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Now the payoff pitch home. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another full count pitch home. Fouled away. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Santiago is there, 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 34, Forrest Smith.
Settling in now, Forrest Smith. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Lays off 2-2 now. Line drive to center field. Santiago will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Mets. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Henry Delgado gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 25, Henry Delgado.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Victor Marrero. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
The right fielder, Victor Marrero.
First pitch on its way. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Ready for another shot now, Ryan Buckner. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. That one's in there on the black. 2-1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
2-2.
Hey boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's another 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Marrero on at first, nobody out. Look out, don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Full count still. The next 3-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Hobbs has a beat on it. 1 down.
Up next for the Cubs, the third baseman, Jesse Padilla.
Now at the plate, Jesse Padilla. Here's the first pitch to him. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Into the box, Logan Gibbons. This is pulled into right. Hobbs back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
The catcher, Robert.
Digging in to try it again. Robert Inouye. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
And he fouls this one off. Runners on first and third, 2 away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2-2 to the Cubs catcher.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here. So whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit down the line at first. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The 3-2 one more time. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
There's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher had the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
Lionel Ahman trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Ready now, Santo Vega. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Here's the first pitch to him. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
Well, his guys just gifted him with a 2-out RBI, and now he's got a chance to help himself, too.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
Now the 2-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under at Crook. And that retires the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 8th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 5 and the Mets nothing. Now at the plate, Lewis Smallwood. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0 home is taken high above the zone.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. taking all the way that time. It's 3-1. This is line to left. Gibbons is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
The center fielder, number 11.
One gone here in the
Johnny
8th as we check our line score to this
Lester.
point. And boy, you can see the story of the game right there in the hit column. Just one hit allowed through 7 1/3. He has been awfully tough to solve. So coming to the plate, Johnny Lester. First delivery to him on the way. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gibbons is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jason Hook.
In now, Jason Hook. 2 away here in the 8th, and
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Two out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Embry has a play. And that ends the inning. He's through 8 with the shutout intact. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Cubs lead this one 5-0. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Elvis Franco. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, J.C.
Coming to the plate now, J.C. Embry. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. The 0-1 delivery. Behind 0-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Another one sent foul. Franco gets his lead at first, nobody out. Fouled off.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Here's another 0-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got to hurry. And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Freddie Santiago.
Into the box, Freddie Santiago. First pitch on its way. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. One out and a runner on second base. Too high. 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Splitter, 2-2. Little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. The 2-2. Hit back up the middle. Erasmus is up with it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder, Victor Marrero.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Victor Marrero. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's too late as he's in there. And he's going to make it into third base now, as I believe that'll be scored as a wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Here's the 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get, and that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Cubs strand 1, but they hold a 5-0 lead.
Your
Frank
attention, please.
Ramirez comes
Now
on from the
pitching
pen,
for the
hoping to
Cubs,
finish this one off here
number
in the top of the
25,
ninth.
Frank Ramirez.
Now in the box, Frank Brinkley. He's the one to start off the ninth inning with
Leading
his
off with the
guys
bat,
in danger of going
the
down
catcher,
2-0
Frank
if they can't rally.
Brinkley.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-2. Hit hard, but foul. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the ninth. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Wow, what a powerful performance. 8 shutout innings in line for the win.
Roberto Trejo will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 20, Roberto Trejo.
Right side, hit hard. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw on to first, and the Mets are down to their final out.
Now batting.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Stepping in now, Cletus Erasmus. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. For the Metropolitans here this evening.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
A 5-0 finish tonight. Chicago take a 2-0 lead here in the league championship series. Santo Vega is the winning pitcher of record. Roger Ament was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.